just here recording a fast video because I'm on the road and I never had enough time to say that I'm gonna do my normal Reggae Boys Abroad early morning shift to give you guys all updates. So I've gotten some things on United States, on Nigeria, which you saw it in the title, and then we're going to be talking about Jamaica for maybe 45 minutes maximum an hour. So what you could do as soon as you come in, please do hit the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. Let me keep the pace going. All right, share it to your friends and let we have those conversations. And then at some point of this video, I'm going to answer to some of the commenters yesterday from my shorter produced video. All right, because it's important, very much important that I do answer them, because I do love when people put their comments in the chat, so we can definitely show them that appreciation. All right, yes. So we have a lot of people inside the chat already. Al J, Joseph Brown, Lamar Williams. Then we have Sean Bass, the boss of the channel. DNA, Neil Golson, Al J, Sakpase in the building, our brother. Warren Webster, the father. All right, Triple E, the Don. All right. So, anyways, let me just reel off everything. Kevin Williams, hope all is well. Ricky, Rowan, Brown, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Hope all of you guys are well. All right. So I'm going to try my best to give you guys the Nigeria squad as to what I've gotten on Twitter. This one is coming from, but it still has the header from Nigeria NFF, which is Nigeria Football Federation. So I wanted to give you that one, then give you some takes on those players. Charles Brahma, Osh Pop in the building, Elric Cross, Angry, Stets in the building. Big up, big up, big up. So let me put some information right at the front, all right? Because if you leave me, I will just be your vibing. All right, Romain Brown, Denton Johnson, and Owen in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. So let me go through the list. Nigeria put out both of their competitions listing. All right, so they have Unity Cup, different from the Russian conversation or whatever meeting that they're going to be having. Yes. So Super Eagles for Unity Cup, and this was coming from the NFF, because I checked on Twitter and Facebook as well, and it is the same. All right, so they said Stanley Enwabali, the main goalkeeper for Nigeria, is going to be there. Maduka Akoye, he's going to be there. He's always around the team. And Amas Abba Sogi, he was always around the team as well. So all three goalkeepers around the team. They could have added one of the next main goalkeepers, so that's the only thing short. So two of the goalkeepers are the main goalkeepers, and one is off. Maybe he's going to take his extra holiday based on Princewood. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Based on where he's playing, so that is important right there. So goalkeeping pool for them is the best, almost the best that they could have carried. So 66% of their goalkeeping pool. Then they go for this defenders. You have Bruno. Everyone knows Bruno. He's a professional footballer, talented. All right, he can play fullback, but also wingback and in midfield as well. He's one of the main players for the team. You know that I'm also Nigerian. As it comes on to my footballing life on the internet, I'm also Nigerian. So Bruno in the team, one of their main players as well. Ajayi is also one of their centre backs that plays with Ikang as their main starter. So Bruno and Ajayi are two main players already. So aside from the goalkeeper, so we have seen already 4 main players for their team. So you clearly saw how they are doing it. All right. So people, that when we told you that their team is going to be stronger than what you guys thought. Yes, their team is stronger. All right. Remember, they don't really like Ghana so much, you know. All right, they can't let. It's not so much about Reggae Boys or Trinidad and Tobago. It's about Ghana cannot get one over them. I don't think you guys know how much them and Ghana fights. All right. All right, so I put that here. Spinity, Demarks, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, so Ajayi and Bruno, two main players. Ogbu was getting around the team, but he was not in. So he's not one of their main players. So he's one on the fringe. He's one on the fringe. So based on what how he performs, maybe that can lead to him getting into the team. All right, so that is Ogbu. Afeni, Afeni as well added to the team. Duka added to the team as well. Sadiq Ismaila was around the team. Massive respect for the donation. Andrew Deere, and we saw Rolando says, no, we're just giving update on the Unity Cup for the other teams, and we're going to talk Jamaica a little. All right, Float Management said, JD, Billy, Nigerian, Surinamese, Asian, Jamaican. Perfectly said. I think that tells my life on the internet. I'm all of those things, you know, on the internet. All right, so you have Sadiq added to it, Walu and Agu on their defense. So you have main players to marshal in the fringe players, and then you have new players as well. So you see how they did that. So they're trying to make sure people get into it, but not just all new players. They kind of figure a way out to float everyone into it. So that is good as it relates to their center backs and no, their defenders and goalkeepers. JD is barely going to leave Villa for real. It is strongly possible. I've talked on that on a separate video, and I gave my take on it. Sheridan, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive brother. All right. Fireburn said they mostly fight over who makes the better jollof rice. Well, they don't want to lose tonight to Ghana at all, so they made sure to not just use only just fringe players, because they have so much talents. It doesn't have to be one set. Yeah, I will come back with Liam Bailey if there is more news. The Reggae Boy squad will be released today, Imran said. All right, so hopefully that's the case as well, Imran. All right, midfielders. JD, we can send Phoenix and the rest of the boys. All right, Andrew. All right. Shake it to the max. Okay. What Sean talking about? Sean always be saying some mad things in the chat, you know. All right, so in midfield, they have Wilfred Ndidi. I don't need to explain Wilfred Ndidi, but you clearly saw what they're doing, people. I don't know what Sean wants to shake to the max. What is Sean talking about, people, inside the chat? Sean is losing it. Oh my God. JD, we will succeed. The Niger girls. Okay, the Niger girls, you're saying to shake it to the max. Okay, you have to be careful. You have to be more specific when you're using certain words. No Sergeant Ramping. No JD, the selection of the team for Unity Cup. Okay. Hold on, people, please let me go through the list, because this chat is wild. So anyways, midfield, Wilfred Ndidi in midfield. He's definitely, it doesn't matter who. I think Wilfred, Ghana can pick better midfielder, but we don't have any midfielder better than Wilfred Ndidi. So Wilfred Ndidi will be one of the best midfielders there, period. Billy, Sean more Jamaican than you. It's a dancehall song. Sean is in Suriname. I am in Europe. I don't listen to no dancehall. I don't listen to music so much. I spend time trying to put a knowledge in my brain. What kind of dancehall I should sit down listening. So, sure. Anyways, why am I trying to give you information and you out here talking about dancehall and girls for shake it? Why you didn't go to a dancehall channel to make girls shake it? JD, I like the selection of the team for the Unity Cup. But Rolando, I'm talking about Nigeria, you know. So are you talking about Nigeria or Jamaica? Because Wilfred Ndidi is not for Jamaica. One love, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, so Wilfred Ndidi. Then we have Onyeka. These are starters. These are main players for Nigeria's team. Music, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Frank Onyeka in the team as well. All right. Christianos Uchi added to the team. Papa Mustafa is a good young talent coming through. All right. Ugwesi and Isaac. To finish, not Isaac Aiden from Jamaica, Savio Isaac added to their team. So it's mixed with experienced top quality players with young players. So you clearly see what they're doing. People. That is for the midfielder. So main players so far: Stanley, Emma Bali, Akoli, Bruno, Ajayi, Sadiq, Ismaila, Ndidi, Onyeka, so far as main players for their team. And then now the forward line for Nigeria, Samuel Chukwueze. Everyone knows Chukwueze, one of the biggest wide players in football, maybe top 100. Yeah, but he's a quality player as well. Moses Simon, also an wide player, quality. So their forward line doesn't look bad at all. Keliche, Ian Nacho, on their front line. Ooh! So their front line ain't bad at all. All right. Nathan Teller added to this squad. All right. Tolu added to this squad this year. Musa, we heard that Musa was going to be there. Adamu and Alimi added to the squad. So yeah, I can't. They don't want to come to they want to win the Unity Cup. They want to win the Unity Cup. Yes, they definitely came to win the Unity Cup because only Osimhen and Lookman and then Iwobi, yeah, and then you would say that maybe they took out. So just you have the wing backs them, like the right backs them. You could say that they missed out in the middle. Iwobi, then you have Lookman, Osimhen, Boniface. But aside from that, they have a core of players that if we have for our team, if this would have still be ranked as our main team, you know. This would have been still ranked as our main team because Chukwueze, we don't have anybody clearly better than Chukwueze, to be honest. Simon, we don't have anybody clearly better than Simon at all because these are Leon Bailey level players. Ian Nacho would still be our best striker. And Ian Nacho is their fourth or fifth. Ian Nacho had to play attacking midfielder and right winger for Nigeria. That's how much Ian Nacho dropped off when he comes on to Nigeria. Nigeria is packed with strikers and their midfield. So they added defenders only in the defending department, and I still believe that they are going to bring the best defender, the best goalkeeper, the best midfielder, and the best striker and the best winger. So their team is still packed. Nigeria just have a lot. They just have a lot. They have a lot of quality. But you don't have the elite worldwide players them that you guys know, which is Lookman, Boniface, and Osimhen. Look like all of those guys are going to be taking break. But that is like the after start players. But everyone else is pretty much there. And I like it. So I want to see Jamaica team. I can't wait to see Jamaica team. I think you have to really get as much of our main players, that is fringe. We know that Premier League players might not make it. All right. Jamaica team has to drop between today and because they said the games tonight will play. Tonight the JPL games will be playing. Congratulations to Spurs. Yes, I should have done that. Spurs won a trophy before Netflix country. You know, yes, Netflix country. You know, I'm talking Netflix team, but yeah. Congratulations to them. So, seeing this, I think I'm gonna make sure to share it to them. So, my first question to you guys, the press conference is at 11 today, but if the JPL players, them will be playing games. We don't know if they're gonna be injured. Remember, those finals have to be played. So, or are you going to, you understand me? So I think, I thought they should have waited until, or maybe they're going to still leave before the JPL finals, because the JPL finals should be tomorrow, right? Hold on, because I'm gonna go to the JP. Let me go bring up the JPL finals. Um, because it's definitely not last night, you know. So let me get the JPL one and tell you when it is because I was checking it today. All right, so the JPL third place will be tonight, right? And fourth and finals will be 2 days for you guys, but a day for me. Yeah, but not media, Nandes media. Remember, it's 2 days, because my time zone is like 6 to 7 hours away from Jamaica. So it's 2 days for you guys in real time. Are two should I say 2 days for me in real time because the 7 extra hours. Yes. So tonight should be third place. Um. So tonight, you will get the first one, which is Arnett and Montego Bay. So players that was listed out of those, you will know if they are injured or not. You understand me? Bro, calm. Ghana and Nigeria also say they're having problems getting their top players because of European leagues. They are in. So no one is at advantage here. Adelo, I just gave you the list here, but maybe you never listened to what I've just said. Nigeria, all players that Nigeria listed through the spine of the team are top players. So I don't know, understand. Are you talking about just the world iconic figured names? All right, if you listen to me, remember, you don't need to come and frighten me if a Jamaica you're commenting from. All of these teams are teams that I've covered, just like Jamaica, if not more than Jamaica. All right, so what you're saying, I know I have as clear as I can get information on Jamaica, I can even get information faster on Nigeria, Ghana, and Trinidad as well. All right. I've listed out the squad. I'm giving you the name of the Nigeria squad, and I can tell you, Adelo, you are going to cry if you pick just a full-fledged JPL team. Let me go over it for him. Let me go over it for him. And it's on my Instagram, so my Twitter, so you can. And I'm gonna post it on my Instagram as well. Yes. So let me go through it now, Adele. So for people that just comes back in, let me go back over the listing for the Unity Cup. Stanley Enwabali, their main goalkeeper. Akoli, always in the thing. So their main goalkeeper is, and Amos is there as well, which is not the main, but he's a lower version one coming up. All right. So their main goalkeeper is there. Main defenders, Bruno is there. Ajayi, their main starting center back is there. Ikang, the captain, is not there. Ogbu is there. Duka is there, and Sadiq, one of the other players them that they're bringing in, is there, and Ogu with Walu come finished off. So they have 3 to 4 new youth players coming through, but they still have the main fraction, the centerpiece of the center backs them are main players. So that would be still considered as their main lineup. At least 2 out of the 3 that I've just named are main players. In midfield, this is where they really never really dropped off so much. Papa Mustafa, Wilfred Ndidi, Frank Onyeka, Uche, Okwezi, and Isaac Savio. So only 2 young players in that, and most of the others are main players. Then in the forward line, they went a little bit even stronger. Chukwueze, Moses Simon, Ianacho, Teller, Desir, Talu, Musa, Alimi, and Adamo. They put in, so they can start a full 11, and all full 11 will be professional players that's playing professional league. All right, so maybe you don't have the Osimhen, Boniface, but you still have Ian Nacho. Ian Nacho came through England, very good player. Simon, very top winger in Europe. Chukwueze, top winger in Europe. So that forward line, if we can't get Liam Bailey, Damara Gray, I don't think we are going to top them in that regards, with forward quality. Their forward quality is very good, and that shows you the depth of Nigeria's team, which is ridiculous. I can't understand why they just can't play football and dominate with so much quality. Because look at the players then that I've talked about that's not there, and look at the players that's there. You understand me? So it's ridiculous, man. They can just their fourth string team are still known worldwide players. Their fourth string team. That means the 48th player is still a popular player worldwide, which is ridiculous. They have a good pool of producing forward players mainly. You know, yes. So look out for the Jamaica team to be named today to tomorrow. All right, and I'm hoping that we name some of these young guys. So who am I talking about? Campbell. Tyrese Campbell would have been one on my list. Mothersill would have been on my list. Because now we want to see it. Warner Brown. So put all of the players them that you're not sure of, but you want to give an opportunity. So Warner Brown, Tyrese Campbell, Mothersill. Those would have been my first choice 3. Then another striker. Bring him in as well to make up 4. Midfield. Bring all of the young kids them in midfield. So I would have to tell this competition person. JD, remember Tyrese Campbell is in the playoff. Oh God. sorry, Simon. So Tyrese Campbell cannot come at all because he's still in the playoff. My fault, dear Simon. God damn. So every time I build my hopes up to say I'm gonna see some. Jesus God. All right, so let me see now. So Busy. Instead of Tyrese Campbell, Busy, Mothersill, and Warner Brown. How that sound to you, Simon? So Busy, Mothersill, Warner Brown, 3 main players I would have wanted to see. And I think Busy, obviously, they would be playing the final, but they would have still be free. Tyrese All should be available. Tottenham doesn't have any more games, you know, and he's not in the main squad. Yes, he should be in the main squad, but he's not there. Antonio says he's going to be there, so Antonio being there would be good. Wizard, JD, you say Bailey can't play striker. Did you know that when Bailey was playing striker in one game in Europe, under 18, he scored 13 goals? Did you know Bailey have over 200 goals? No, I don't know Bailey have over 200 goals at any elite level. But as I said, at kids level, I can understand. But no, at striker, the reason why he can't play, but I think he said it in himself. So I would just give it a paper to tell her that he said the striker position is extremely difficult for him because of the physicality in certain leagues. So his strength is to take on, and he does use that skill set a lot more. All right. So I don't know if you had seen that video. Yeah, but I would text me on Instagram and I can forward the video to you. So not me. You don't have to argue with me. You could have just argue with him and tell him that you know him more than him know himself. JD, so Antonio fully recover. If the man say him available, what me and you can tell him. You know what me and you can tell him? Hold on, let me bring window down a little. 1 second, people. Yeah, because sorry about that. I have over 200 goals. CC said he has over 200 goals. So what I'm saying here, people, we are going to have to get JPL players a good amount. It's going to be stacked with JPL players, I think. And that means the players them that's coming from one fraction would have to be JPL players, because now the Premier League players, it's going to be a stretch for them, and I think I would prefer to take them aside from Antonio. Antonio need a game time, so Antonio can come and take whatever time he wants. I have no problem with Antonio saying that he wants to play, so give him the game time all he wants. But Leon Bailey, Pinnock, Bobby Reed, if he's fit, just come straight to Jamaica or go straight to BVI, and I'm okay with that. The MLS players, they are already busy. So, and they have games on the same days. Both days, MLS games will be playing. So, that makes no sense. Damian Lowe and Damar Gray has games literally hours before the actual game. So that makes no sense. So they can't come off the pitch, jump on a plane, and then reach there. They would have to miss their game, like literally told their coach that they can't come. And I don't see the sense of that, because they are still our main players that I would rather to like to see back in Jamaica. Damian Lowe is playing good football. Damian Lowe is playing good football. So if Damian Lowe doesn't turn up here, I think maybe Damian Lowe playing his best football of his entire career. No. So I don't have to see him to know that he would be my second choice defender at this point. With Dishan Bernard out, Latibody has to play maybe a next role or something. Damian Lowe is up there, so he can just come straight. Gray can just go straight there. You know, all of those players can go straight there. So who else we have left? Who else? Maggie. I know you guys are gonna mash up the place, but let me give you a 23, solid 23. Madasil is free. I saw him madly on the internet. Yes, I need to. Yeah, so Madasil is free. Madasil will be free. Madasil, Warner Brown. I would put in it as well. Madasil, Warner Brown. That's two. Both goalkeepers. Louis Baker. I would have to check Louis Baker, but if he's available, 100% Louis Baker has to come in. Tyrese Hall. Wife Madeline. Oh, I saw him on the internet posting pictures, so he's free. Because once he's not posting pictures and you know the game time coming up, you know that he's not available. But he's free. He's free now. So I'm looking at it now. In the defense, King Leng. God damn, yes, King Leng. Christopher Ainsworth. I think Cephas. Let me tell you, Cephas final game. Let me tell you, Cephas final game. Because if Cephas is available, that would be good, you know, to bring him to see what he has to offer, you know. All right, so let me see Ankara go through the final game, where it is. 1 second, I'm coming up with the game date. All right, so Ankara go through play their last game the 10th. They play their last game the 10th. All right, the 10th they play their last game. So Cephas could be available based on their amount of games that. I don't think they have more games left, right? Because it would have been listed here. All right. If they do, let me know. If they are in any finals, let me know. Yes, but it looks like Cephas is available. That would be a good addition. So to see him early, Russell is there as well. We can pick a team that we. So Cephas in Jamaica. All right, good. So Speng down to Cephas. Bless up Lee. Boza need to go. Where Boza need to go? Shamar Nicholson. Shamar Nicholson league still going, you know, man. He's just not getting as much game time. But that you can't just leave. It doesn't work that way. Tijuana. Let me see what Tijuana's games look like. Shamar didn't even come off the gate. But they still won 4-2. They won 4-0 the last time. All right. So Shamar Nicholson will not be available, people. Oh, no. Hold on. No, Shamar Nicholson might can play. People, Shamar Nicholson might can play. Hold on. Because I don't see any more games in Liga Meki at this point. The only set of games I'm seeing for Liga Meki is literally, so look like, yeah, Shamar Nicholson could play. Shamar Nicholson could Shamar Nicholson could play, people. So yes, Shamar Nicholson could play. Yes, Shamar Nicholson could play, because the only games Tijuana has is literally in the summer. So hold on. Wow. So they did it this way. Is it because of the Club World Cup? Oh, hold on. Maybe the Club World Cup damaging the schedule them for a lot of teams. Okay, so Shamar Nicholson. So okay, we can get Shamar, we can get Cephas, we can get the new guys them as well. Okay, all right. So let me try pencil out a 23 guys. Is it today they having a press conference? I think so. I think so. Simon, if you're still in the chat, can I give the people information on the press conference? But because I already mentioned something like that, so I think it's today. Yeah. Yeah, oh, no, Oldgate is playing. Oldgate would have been in my main World Cup squad. So they were saying that he should have done a surgery. So I don't know when, if he did it already. So I would tell it, I would want him to rest it and see if he's in the best condition. So we could just get him at a better fitness level. I wouldn't use this game to rush him and let him get injured because I don't have much other backup. All right, because Deshaun Bernard is not there. By the way, JD, USA team of 3 players going to. Yes, I was going to name that sports lab. It's on my listing. It's you sure Shamar is not? No, I never said Shamar is not in Jamaica already. I said yes, he's available. He's available because his club will not be playing any game. All right, Damian Lowe, about to get relegated to 2nd division of Saudi, so he might not come. Yes, he might not come. So let me try pencil out a 23 fast before we finish this one. Oh, what acceptable 23 you would have liked? All right, let me try pull it up right here. So we said the majority of the defenders will be coming from Jamaica. All right, locally. So King, Christopher Ainsworth. Would you start Christopher Ainsworth? Ooh. Yeah, Christopher Ainsworth could be a part of it. Yes, yeah. All right, so King Christopher Ainsworth from Cavaliers. Leng, Busy, Mount Pleasant, 2 goalkeepers. No, I'm just trying to name out some players what I think could go in it. There. All right. Dexter. Dexter might have extra energy, so Dexter could be a part of it. Barnsley. So Dexter right back would be okay. Brown. Bless up Tuffy Rudy and bless up Dino. Brown Russell. All right. I'm not so worried. When Ricardo Thomas ago, I don't know. I don't know Kwani. Yes, he said Warner Brown would have gotten. I at this point I still don't. I'm not sure if Warner Brown will get game in then, because if we're saying so Lati Bodier would have to come. So Lati Russell, Louis Baker. That's a nice midfield. Ooh. All right, but Lati would have to play centre back because no, our strength is not at centre back. So Lati would have to play centre back. So Shaquan Davis would be the starter. No, am I an idiot? I would have gone for my boy in League One. I would have just gone for him because if you don't have to have papers to play, I would have gone for him. Ooh, Adai. I would have tried to make Adai come in, people. What say that? Karai Must, Amari Bell, they said that Amari Bell might not have a club at this present moment because the club is trying to see what direction they do go in, because of the heavy things. I'm going to read through that before I give you complete conversation on it because I'm not sure how it goes. All right? Lati out, resting. So Lati out, resting. What I realize is a lot of you guys, you want with not of the strongest team, Every time I do talk about a player, you guys come, he's resting, this, that, No, we know about D'Lo, we know about JD. Did Louis Baker get his passport? He's on the paper, and I want to think that this coach is doing things the proper way. So he would have all the confirmation that these people has a possibility to get their papers done. That's the whole point of it, the possible chance of getting papers done. You understand? Which club Antonio playing for next season? He's at West Ham at this point. CC, so I don't have to talk about it. Odell Lowe said Kyle Dixon can finally get some good minutes. Lowe, I've mentioned 55 players and I've still never mentioned Kyle Dixon. So that tells you how far down the pecking order Kyle Dixon really is, Because now we have a 3rd string team, and we still said Mothersill, Warner Brown, Cephas. You understand me? So I don't know. I don't know. Kyle Dixon is just not up there. Even though we know that you guys said they love him, you know. So maybe they just give him some love minutes, but based on quality, based on performances, he's not in that same realm with nobody because he's not playing professional football. We have to say it as it is. All right. Yes. And if you guys wondering if you're saying that people rated up Tyrese Hall and not really giving Dixon credit, Tyrese Hall is playing for Tottenham Hotspur's U21. That is the Premier League U21s. That's the first tier of U21s. That's why it's called Prem 2. Where Dixie's playing is the third tier U21s in England. All right. I don't know Demo. I was saying Mothersill would be there because I know he's available. So I'm just giving people information because a lot of people don't have these information. Something that you can literally check. All right. Yes. So if someone wants Tyrese Hall in the team, it's a different league. Tyrese Hall plays from Dixon. That's a fringe league to be big stars. Mothersill them play U21s and you see them go in the main teams in League Ones and dominate because they're coming from a pre-Premier League team. It's not the same level, people. It's nowhere near the same level. That's why they don't group all U21s the same. You understand me? That's why they don't group all youth. So for people that wants to have a conversation, because I've realized you have a lot of middlemen, people that don't want to offend anybody, so they just try to swim in the middle and can't have a stance. For me, if I know the truth, I'm not going to come and lie to you and spin around to no other. I'm going to just tell you the truth as it is. You go and research. All right? Answer my question, bro. I'm going to ask you 5 times. Hold on, Firebrain. Did Baker get his passport? I answered you, Firebrain. If you had listened, I said once he's on the actual paper, that means they have gotten confirmation that this guy's paperwork is going through. All right, so maybe it doesn't finish in time. It doesn't finish in time, but that means it's still in the work. That means that at some point you're gonna get him ready to play for Jamaica. Is he going to have to play for Jamaica? We don't know. But the fact that he's on the list, so everybody that is on the list, that's what it tells you. The man I try body up JD. No. Well, I said go. Oh, okay. Sean says, people, in order to like the video, you have to double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, and it's going to automatically like this format because it's a different format. Something that I don't have to prep and fix up and all of those things. Yeah, so you just double tap the screen, and more people will get it. But the fact remains, Jamaica can find 23 players, and it doesn't have to always be only JPL players. You understand me? Yes, so for me, 2 goalkeepers, Tafari and Davis would be the 2 goalkeepers going. All right, 2 goalkeepers to 3. They might use 3, but 2 I would use. Those 2. And if Adai could come in, that would make the 3. So 1 from England, 2 from Jamaica. That would be my 3. JD, have Dixon ever put a foot wrong when in playing for the national team? Even if it's not the same level, there is always going to be a player playing at lower level that is as good and even better. Well, Dirty Harry, Dixon are better than non-name players. Yeah, we have. That's what I am telling you. There is always a fantasy when it comes on to Jamaica. And that is the problem, Dirty Harry. We just want to always have to have an extra conversation to say this person can do this. Well, he's not doing it. So I'm going to trust the next man that's doing it. All right? We have to say it as it is, Dirty Harry. And I want the day that you guys can be honest to yourself, man. All right? Because we're not just switch from this guy to our next guy 2 months down the line. First it was Whisper, you know. First it was Whisper. And the coach put Whisper on the field and told it, say him no know Whisper do on the field. That was his actual take. Then this go on the field and then the next complete different coach tell us him no know him do either. They just send them on to just do something. So, and then now the coach come and tell you about education, how essential it is. And that's why a lot of the players them slow down. And you still come back with it today? When we will ever learn? All right, Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry. He went on the field and we are playing some average teams and he scores goals. Or assist a goal against average team. You think Mexico will give you none opportunity? That's why I want the best players, brother man. Remember we were talking local players. Liam Bailey's born Jamaican, you know. So why we have always just a fight for get an next files, a next hope in the team. It's like we just want 23 local born players that we claim to say we know, and so we can big up our chest and say we're great. That's what I think. At this point, it's not about who have the education and just can get the job done. We have local born players that have the education as well, you know? But we keep on not wanting to pick them. We just want, oh, the next man, let me talk about them for 50. They can't bother with it, man. And the coach can't bother with it either, too. That's why the coach start crying, squealing from now to tell the people when him pick him team, I want to see him true team where him want pick, you might not have none of your player them blood. You understand me? That's what the man try send the message to them. And so, brother, I hope all things go good for these players. We want them to do good. You know, we want them to do good, but we can't lie to you. All right, so Adai could be one, or Boyz could be one to make the three. It's time they listen to you every time you say something. You come to the, but they don't care. And that's why the coaches them will always leave Jamaica, because at some point the man gonna say, but my work not going, my work go down the drain. You understand me? Because nobody wants to listen. They don't care. That's why I said we can use Boyz. Let's see. Let's all see how it goes when he plays the bigger teams. Yes, he plays the bigger teams a lot of times. He never did anything. It's not one or two games Dixon played for Jamaica. It's a lot of games. If it was an overseas already qualified professional, got so much game time, you guys would have had a bunch of stories. Because I said Jamal Lowe get minutes. I want to actually complain about that. You understand me? The man gets so much games. Me don't know much more games he need to prove himself. He got all of the games, and he comes on against USA, comes on against everybody. He plays in the Comedy Bowl thingy. He played in those games as well, and literally guide a man down the line for put the ball in the back of the net. We forgot about those things. At high level football, it don't click. We can't make fantasy story. You understand me? Yes, it happened, but you just didn't remember. I am here to remind you, because that's what I do. Watch football and tell you the truth. It's not going to change. It happened. So you can go back, just go back to the higher rated teams, and you will see that it doesn't matriculate into, I may have been overselling King JD, but I do hope he improves to the level to compete in Concacaf against the USA and Mexico. So, okay, oh, you come one day, King not playing no more game, so you coming over. Oh my God. These guys are special, man. Okay, come today and say I oversell the player, and the player play next game, since the game that he played the last time. So you went back to watch the previous game. Oh, all right. Big up yourself, big up yourself, Dirty Harry. I don't mean it anyway. I'm just trying to say we have to push the national team, man. Like push the standard of the national team. So when a man make the team, him know it's not a time to play. He needs to come out and do his best, the best possible, yeah, we have to have a standard, advocating for Josh Grant to get called, even if it's the third place goalkeeper. Yes, them have amnesia, JD, remember good. No, that's why I'm here to always send them back to the games, because that's what I do. So I have to send them back to the game and say, these guys play these games. They play a lot of games. It's not 3 games Dixon played, so you have to say, let me see him in a Unique Cup. Didn't they play one full 90 minutes? We forgot about those things. Let me stop rewrite history, man. JD, it seems as if most of your listing, most of your listening fans are Mr. Donald Trump. Okay, JD, I'm surprised and disappointed. Clark not in the 60. I could understand when we don't bring him for 2 matches to minimize expenses. Okay, that is true. JD, you don't think it's time for Damari to come off the bench? For who? We just brought in 2 quality players, so it's possible. Tyrese Campbell, let's see how he performs. Let's see if he gets picked in the first place. Mathasil, let's see if he gets his papers done and everything ready, and see how he performs. And we would need Mathasil for striker rather than winger. You understand me? So let's see. We need to. We have big but so Dixon need to start. But Damara need to go up on the bench. Jesus God, oh Lord, help me. Oh my God. I don't know what it I don't know what's up, but yeah. Dixon need to start. Dixon need to get more game time, but Damara need to start coming for the bench. Last game, 8 games, Damari fall off. No, Damari, a player, a retention position, or a role in the team. The man have been one of the better performances in the last 8 games. He's not just going direct and trying to score goals. He's playing to assist him. I promise you, if you ask the coach, he's going to tell you that Damari was one of his actual person that's carried out his actual function. But promise you. So sometimes the players them are playing to roles, and that's the difference when you put on fringe players like Dixon. Then just send them out to say do whatever you want to do. So it looks like they are not organized. So it look more chaotic, and that's what you guys love. So the chaotic behavior you guys like a lot more. And it always seems, always those players just come on and be chaotic, just not look like they know nothing on the field. They're just doing whatever they want. We seem to cherish those players in Jamaica every single time. You understand me? I think Liam Bailey and Damara Gray did their job. One is a retainer and one is one that pushed the ball, pushed the pace. So when you see Damara Gray, he's going to cut it back to try get the team majority of the time. If he has the opportunity to push on, he will. And his take-ons have been almost 100% success. So if you have 100% success take-on and you're retaining the ball and then letting Liam Bailey and the team flow, I think that is his job. You know, so I don't know how to look at it. But if you said he should bench, let me know who he should bench for and stuff, people. 5 more minutes. Reason I was saying because they booed Damara. No, but you can't look Odell. Odell, if you listen to Jamaicans in the stands, let me tell whisper to kick a free kick from offline to the goal. It is not realistic. They were the same one cheering for Messi and booing Cavaliers. Their own team in the country. We are Jamaicans. It's all about vibes. We are Jamaicans. It's all about vibes. So Odell, you can't be a Jamaican if you are question if them boo someone. Cavaliers not our team. Yeah, look, you see people, look at Demo. Cavaliers is not our team. So Demo, where Cavaliers come from, Demo? Before me even run off, please. No such. Yeah, Dino right it, no such. So where Cavaliers come from? And the Jamaica Cavaliers come from? No. So hold on there. Miami are our team. So Demo, it's okay. Miami are our team, don't. So Miami are our team, Demo. So why were they cheering for Miami? You explain that then. Explain why they were cheering for Miami then. Messi is my player. You can know him agree with the people who sell out Jamaica, you know. So he might try to find a way how to spin it that it's comfortable and accepting to him. They were cheering for Messi. Not. I saw Suarez trap a man and them a cheer Suarez. So you can't tell me that they were cheering for Messi alone. JD, I was wondering where your bad mind was coming from, but your point yesterday reminded me Concacaf level has been improving. So, and believe me, watch my Suriname video and my other videos coming out. You have some good players coming in again in the region. You touch a button, yeah. Dima say, yo, Messi are my player. You know, we never sell out Cavaliers. Messi, we are say. That don't make much difference, you know, but I'm gonna give it to them, you know. All right, so people, we have run through that. I've yet to name a next squad for Jamaica because I just can't name my squads, and you guys don't beat me up. So I'm gonna run because, as I said, Dima would never cheer for Barcelona. They would. Okay, Demo, they said, would you cheer for Barcelona? Let me know, Demo. Even you saying get it from JA before. All right, Sagi, thank you for that one. They can't explain those things. All right. So Demo, answer that one before we run, Demo. They can cheer who they want. It's club football. Okay. Okay. So our next team come from a different country. You're gonna cheer for that country's team. No, no, no. You know what? You know, I'm gonna show you like funny. You know, I have a clip in my phone of in America people cheering for Cavaliers. You know I have that video in my phone. If you guys want me to put it on my channel, I can. They are supporting Cavaliers because it's a Jamaican thing. So you know what that shows me? I am not gonna say it, but you know what that shows me? One last thing, JD. Who the forwards for Unity Cup? We said Warner Brown, Mother Sill could be included. Antonio, Shamar, yeah, Shamar. G Mills said Jamaica, I say straight. So if a Cavaliers, my support. Big up yourself, G Mills. They're acting like they don't understand what we're saying, but it's okay. Let them do them thing, All right. People support Mount Pleasant and it, not Cavaliers. All right. All right, so big up people. I will be back tomorrow with a proper my proper setup and everything. All right, so take care and see you in the next one. All right, bye bye.